What's going on? My name is Austin Elliott. I am a fifth-year senior here at Columbus State University. I'm looking to graduate pretty soon. And so I just spent the last semester taking Dr. Williams' social problems class, and I'm here to tell you and discuss kind of in depth and in detail about how the coronavirus, which initially, I guess, hit the United States about 2 years ago now, the spring of 2020, and how it's kind of like translated over to where we are now, the spring/summer of 2022, and the effect it's had on, really the world, but we're mainly talking about the social structure of our country. So obviously, kind of a unique time period that we all, got to live through, and, my generation, being early 20s during the whole quarantine phase, this is something that's always gonna like stick with us and always gonna last, in memory, because it was just extremely unorthodox and extremely just out of the ordinary from what we were used to, and nobody could have planned for that. So pretty much, I would say, if you were like gonna make like a bullet point list, which is what I did when I was thinking about making this video, of like your top three main points of how was had, like, if we're talking socially, it was had the biggest impact as far as the coronavirus goes. I would say number one, just the social interaction, like the daily, like day-to-day social interaction, people talking to people, because we were in quarantine for so long, like months, and some people had curfews in their area. Some people were limited to literally just like the only like social interaction that they could rely on for that day throughout the quarantine phase was, a phone call, a FaceTime, or a Zoom. I mean, there was really no like actual like human one-on-one physical social interaction. It's hard to, like, whenever quarantine ended, it's hard to just like jump, especially for some people, it's hard to like jump immediately back into that and, it feel normal, I guess. So that would be number one, would just be like literally like just day-to-day, what we used to consider normal social interaction, people talking to people. Number two, I would say, which is kind of the more interesting part in my opinion, is the impact that quarantine had on like social media and and like streaming services, and how those just like literally like skyrocketed because of the lack of human like physical interaction. Like everybody was kind of living through their phones and social media and these like social outlets, via like laptop or smartphone. It's kind of crazy. It is kind of cool though, because you see like a lot of like how it's like affected like the stock market, and just like overall, like, I mean, people have like literally made careers like pursuing these like social media outlets, and that's because of COVID. And then number three, I would say, obviously, like, this is we're keeping it like from like a social structure standpoint, but also like I would say the third biggest impact that coronavirus had was on society would be like the health factor. Like obviously, like, you're in quarantine and everything, like most people like didn't leave the house, so like it's hard to like really like get like that like physical exercise in, and really like get out there, and like when you go to like your local gym, not only are you like getting your health physical fitness in, but you're also getting like some one-on-one social interaction. So it's like and that's like that was also taken away. So those are the three main points, and like that I would say the coronavirus had and on our society and our social structure and everything, and but I do think we're like heading back to some kind of normality, and I think we're headed in the right direction, and hopefully things keep going good for us, and society will get back to normal. Thank you.